enough, and it's time for a change!
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, finally, to another excitingly exclusive episode of the Backstage Pass. I am Matthew Theall.
Donovan Troy here.
Chester McFeely.
And we are coming to you live from the wrestling pantheon known as Donovan Troy's bedroom. And we missed you a lot. We have to explain here real fast that the camera that we used to shoot this show was left up on top of a gigantor mountain, so high that we couldn't climb as mortal men to retrieve it. It had to be sent to us by the old man on the mountain known as my Grandpa Carl.
Yes.
Hey, Grandpa Carl, I think I made you subscribe while I was up there. So that's why it's been so long, and we're here, we're back, and you know what? There's an Armageddon.
There is a pay-per-view.
There's an Armageddon coming on tomorrow for us.
The end of the world's coming tomorrow?
No, the pay-per-view. Armageddon, sponsored by WWE and SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 or some crap like that.
I think it's Prince of Persia this time.
Is it Prince of Persia?
I think it is.
The movie or the
video
game?
The video game at your local Game Crazy stores.
Yeah, Game Crazy, attached to Hollywood Video.
Is indeed.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's start with the top, with the most exciting one. The one that I'm looking forward to, even though, you know, we kind of have bad things to say about half the match sometimes. But the other half of the match is someone that we love. We absolutely enjoy seeing each and every week on Monday Night Raw, and that is Chris Jericho versus the already returned John Cena.
He returned already?
Yeah, he returned last month at Survivor Series.
Awesome.
Weird.
Chris Jericho
Yes.
is the King of the World.
He is the King of the World and Superstar of the Year.
Yes, he is.
Yes, Slammy Award winner. Awesome. Nice little build-up. John Cena looking a little demented and crazy, kicking the crap out of Chris Jericho for reasons that I guess I totally understand. I mean,
We don't understand
he's
still.
kinda,
Just because he said one thing about the audience, he decided he's going to go on this ruthless aggression attack on Chris Jericho and try to destroy him.
yeah, a couple of weeks ago he just kicked the absolute crap out of Chris Jericho. We talked about it a little, I think. I don't know if that episode actually
I don't think that
got
video ever
posted
got posted.
it was just completely uncalled for. And the week
Uncalled
after, uncalled for.
Oh, yes.
And then the week after, Chris Jericho aligned himself with Priceless and Randy Orton and beat up
good.
John Cena and put him in the Lion Tamer.
Yes,
Not
it was.
quite the Walls of Jericho.
Correct.
The Lion Tamer with hold the knee to the back of the head thing, putting pressure on that injury.
And after Randy Orton did his awesome DDT from the steel ramp there,
so
awesome.
Great build-up. I'm hoping beyond all hope that Chris Jericho wins. I want him to continue to be the fairy tale killer.
Yes.
And end the run of John Cena and win the championship back. I think it would make perfect sense. It wouldn't be lame like when Batista won the title and lost it 8 days later.
But we were awesome that he lost to the Chris Jericho.
Well, of course, but I mean, it was just kind of like, well, what's the point of putting the belt on him in the first place? I think that it would actually make sense now if Chris Jericho to win the world title from John Cena.
I agree. We are big Chris Jericho fans, but the WWE loves John Cena.
It's true.
I mean,
Apparently,
they put the title
ratings are through the roof now.
like
that John Cena's
13%
back
higher
and-
or some stuff.
So
there is obviously a very, very likely chance that John Cena will retain.
it's true. Let's see. We also on the SmackDown side of things, we got another triple threat match. It's like third pay-per-view in a row now that we've had triple threats, right?
Who knows?
Triple H versus Jeff Hardy versus the new WWE champion, Edge, the one-man superstar, the one-man.
Who's champ?
Edge!
That's right.
That's right, the one-man storyline. But now has two people
Yes.
with him.
Now that he's back.
Yes.
He shaved his beard.
He did shave his beard. I'm so
That
excited.
sucks.
He came back at Survivor Series. He had like this bushy old man in the mountain, grizzly
was
Adams
awesome.
thing.
He's like Mike Knox,
It was
Ooh.
disgusting, and I'm glad it's gone. He's back
gone.
to his regular look. On this one, I don't know. Edge, I guess. He just did come back and win the title. He'll find some way to finagle his way into victory again, I would think.
Edge retains.
I'm still hearing the whole Hardy's gonna win with the roll-up story around.
We've been hearing that for like 2 years, though.
Yeah, so...
Oh, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. Jeff Hardy's gonna do it this time.
Yeah,
Jeff Hardy. No. Edge will retain. Maybe he'll. I don't know. He might lose it at Royal Rumble. I can see him losing it relatively soon.
Yes, because...
I mean, it kind of is. I'm back. I'm the champion, and then they can move on to other things.
Sure.
But he'll retain it through Armageddon, I would say. We
Who
also
knows?
have an 8 Divas Tag Team match.
Yes.
Michelle McCool, Maria, Mickie James, and Kelly Kelly take on Maurice, Victoria, Natalia, and I know you want May, Jillian Hall.
Yeah, Diva match.
Just signed, yesterday?
Yes.
Little... Santa's little
Santa's
helper
little
match.
helpers will come out in their
I'm
little
sure.
skimpy little elf outfits with the hats on. Except for Victoria. Victoria will probably come out in like a full fat Santa suit. Knowing her, she's awesome. On this match, I don't really care. Who wins? Beth Phoenix isn't in it.
I would think
Candice isn't in it.
The face divas would probably win this one, I would expect.
Probably.
Who knows? But Michelle McCool has, as of late, been beating up on Maria. So
maybe
I'm not sure if she's turning full-fledged heel or she's just
do they really need
Maria.
any more heels over on the SmackDown when it comes to the divas? Because, I mean, Maurice and Victoria are already on SmackDown.
Well, they got the Brie Bella twins. So.
Well, that's true. I guess they are 2 people now,
and
aren't they?
Rumor is that Gail Kim's coming back on SmackDown. So who knows?
I don't know.
We will see.
We will see.
Diva's awesome. Do
yeah.
whatever you gotta do. I mean, essentially that's what
you'll see some cleavage in the match.
There's no title matches involved.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with cleavage at all.
No.
For those people who enjoy it. We also have a Belfast Brawl. Finlay versus Mark Henry. Now, if you remember way back in the day when the Backstage Pass first started, when the draft happened and Mark Henry and Finlay went on to ECW, I said, this is going to be great because Mark Henry and Finlay, they can get together and have really physical, awesome, intense matches where they just kick the crap out of each other all the time. And now it's coming together.
It only took like 3 months for that
to happen. It took 3 months, and I thought the ECW Championship would have been involved. But Mark Henry's not the ECW champion anymore. Matt Hardy is. And,
right.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be physical. I think it's going to be violent. I think it's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah. They've been having this storyline for about a month and a half now in ECW. Mm-hmm. It's been back and forth. Although Finlay has had more wins because he's been using shillelaghs.
Yes.
Illegally while the referee's not watching. So we'll see how everything comes to fold. Although Mark Henry has been kind of rude to Tony Atlas backstage in the past couple of weeks. So maybe Tony Atlas will turn on Mark Henry. That would be interesting.
There's been a lot of turns on ECW, though. Old Colin Delaney and Tony Atlas turned on
Tommy Dreamer or something.
Someone to align himself with Mark. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Orton versus Batista. Batista versus Orton. The Battle of Evolution.
Yes.
The first time ever, according to the commentators.
That's
actually true.
I think it's safe to say that I think this is going to be the match of the night.
Randy Orton is pretty awesome.
Yes.
And if anyone can carry Batista, it's probably Randy Orton. I mean,
yes.
He's flipping phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Really. Yay, Randy Orton. Who's going to win, though? Probably Batista.
Because Orton has been winning on TV.
And it's Batista. I mean, even though he's not necessarily our favorite, he still has a lot of, child fan following, I guess.
Yeah. I say Orton.
No, Chester disagrees with us.
No, we haven't... Don't be
violent. I almost, took his eye out with that cap.
Don't be
I'm
violent.
sorry. If I had hit you in the face with that, I would have felt very bad. We would have had to stop and start over again, so I'm sorry, Chester.
It's okay.
I don't know. I mean, obviously it could go either way because they could still feud come the Royal Rumble. Mm-hmm. And depending on how the Royal Rumble is going to be set up this year, they could have a qualifying match where one of them may get in, one may not.
Yeah,
that would be interesting, like they did with Brock Lesnar and the Big Show a couple of years ago. Who knows? I mean, there's obviously a lot of potential going into that match because this is their first time ever fighting.
Yeah.
Let's hope none of them get injured.
Well, they'll probably wrestle again after this, too.
I would imagine.
Matt Hardy versus Vladimir Kozlov in a match that's not for the ECW Championship, so therefore, by that virtue, I don't really care what happens.
I imagine that Kozlov's going to win, only because they didn't want to make it an ECW title match, because they want to probably see how they work with each other in the ring better. And I think the WWE is really happy with Matt Hardy being ECW champion right now. Yeah. But they still want to build the Moscow Mauler as the undefeated monster type thing. So I think Kozlov winning at the pay-per-view would obviously help him reestablish his so-called main event status. And maybe then have a title match at the Royal Rumble.
Possibly.
And maybe Matt Hardy would actually get a clean win and finally put a loose streak on Kozlov. Or Kozlov wins. Who knows?
I don't know. There's no ECW title involved. I don't know why this match is not for the ECW Championship, other than what Donovan had just said with the whole they don't want him to lose it thing. Whatever.
We'll see.
The finals of the Intercontinental Championship Tournament are upon us as well. We got Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk. Winner moves on to face William Regal at some point in the future for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yes.
We don't want CM Punk to win.
We don't want CM Punk to win.
He's already the tag team champion.
We don't want a double champion on Raw.
No. It's weird, because CM Punk's career is moving backwards. He started off winning the World Championship, and then he moved on to being tag team champion, and then he could potentially be the Intercontinental champion. If they went like this, maybe we would have been happier with the whole CM Punk World Champion thing.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
His career is very unique.
Yeah.
How they put him in. I don't know. It's interesting.
He needs more than 5 moves.
GTS. I win.
Corner knee and bulldog and a bunch of semi-judo chop things. We're obviously pulling for Rey Mysterio to win because we think Rey Mysterio versus William Regal will be good. Because I don't think I've ever seen that type of match.
Not even in WCW.
Yeah, so I think those two would be good. There's obviously two different styles going into that type of match. And I would hate for William Regal to lose it in his first actual title defense because I think William Regal is like the god of his generation.
Yep.
I think he's awesome. He has the complete package in terms of his age group.
Sure.
And Layla's always cute.
Yep.
So we'll see how that goes. But we're hoping for Rey Mysterio to win.
Yep, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is Armageddon. Matthew
Watch
Theon.
it!
Yeah,
Sunday!
Watch it. Tomorrow. Today.
Tomorrow.
I don't know what time you're watching this. I'm Matthew Theon.
Donovan Troy here.
Justin
We'll
McFeely.
see you next time on the Backstage Pass.
Bye, everybody.